Hello everyone, welcome to Brick or Block. Today I've got one of my childhood Atlantis sets that I'm going to show off, so let's take a closer look at it.
My
This is LEGO set 8056 Monster Crab Clash. It came out in 2010 and retailed for $7, which today is about $10. It comes with just one minifigure and totals to 68 pieces. The one minifigure of the set is the Atlantis character Axel Storms, who in the story is meant to be the tech expert for the team. The Atlantis diver minifigures were very standardized, so there's really nothing special about this minifigure, but the diving suits were cool for the era. I'll take off this helmet piece so you can see the printing, which does look pretty good, though the lime green is a little bit grayed out. He has some back printing as well, and an alternate face where he's more scared. And this diving suit is made up of two pieces. This green part is a separate piece. Axel comes with a harpoon gun to defend himself against the monster crab, and two flipper pieces in lime green, which I had to take off to put him on the stand, but I'll put them back on so you can see. That's what he looks like with the flipper pieces on. You can angle these however you want, and kind of make it look like he's swimming. The crab itself is a fun little build, and I think it's a formidable opponent for the one minifigure of the set. We'll take off this key ring for now to look at the crab. And there's not too much to this, but for the size of the set, it is definitely fun. Each of the claws is posable left to right and can snap up and down. Although I do think it's a little bit awkward that they're right in front of the crab's face. Each of the legs can also be posed at two different points. And this allows you to get some really fun poses out of it, like I had in the beginning where it's kind of walking ahead. Something like this can be a really fun look. And of course you can open up the claws as well. And it can look pretty menacing for how small it is. The legs cannot move side to side as they're attached by axles, but that's not really a big issue for me. Each of these is a sticker, which honestly I'm kind of surprised these have held up since my childhood. But I think the details, especially on the back here, are pretty awesome. All of the Atlantis monsters had these very detailed designs, and I think it makes them stand out from a bunch of other LEGO themes. And on the front, he has one sticker for a bunch of eyes. I think the really angular look of the shell and the face works in the set's favor, and like I said, it can just be pretty menacing for how small it is. The set also comes with this crab keyring in orange. These were the collectibles for the Atlantis line, and this one is not exclusive to this set. I believe most of them weren't exclusive to any set, but this came with this one. As you can see, it features a crab print on the front, and you can either give it to Axel and have him hold it, or hook it around the crab's claw, which was something that a lot of the Atlantis monsters featured. This set was great back in its day, and I think it's still great today. I recall having a lot of fun with this as a kid, putting it together and playing with it, and I think for anybody that wants to get into Atlantis in 2025, this is a perfect jumping in point, at least for the monsters side of things. There's another small set with a vehicle that I will go over soon that was another good jumping in point. The only real issue I have with this set is that the claws are directly in front of the crab's face, which I think can be a bit awkward, but otherwise this is a super fun set, and I think that adjusted for inflation price, the $10 I mentioned earlier, really shows how good of a value this set had. This would feel right at home as a $10 set these days. So if you're looking into Atlantis but not sure if you want to try it out, I think this is a great point to start with. New, this can be a bit more pricey, around $20, but used, you can get this dirt cheap. So I would say if you want it, absolutely go for it. Anyway, that's the review. Thank you for watching. Be sure to stick around for another Atlantis set that I'm going to go over that is around this size. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about this set. And I'll see you all in the next one.